But how long can your will... In this realm of consciousness, she was built to resist erosion.
Then, does that mean this is gonna...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present... If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years, centuries. And no matter how many... 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge... It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. But if the dreams, I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma during my absence.
But this means...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might never... Yeah, we should help her out. Like, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Paimon, who knows if she really understands...
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I'd...
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma. Impossibly stubborn. Jumped straight to the most extreme course of act. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help?
Is she playing dumb? She's too...
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred...
Because Raiden Makoto is no...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. First things first. Now then, I always have my ways. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very... In other words, even though I...
So, it's abstract, but...
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right, everything is turbulent and disordered. If you... This is precisely why when entering the...
What? Alright, well, Paimon
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, always. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I say. Oh, nothing. It just seems extra. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heart. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the... Well then, the door's open. Hop, I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And this is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws over countless battles. Not once have you lost, and never have you shown. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, for your firm commitment to enforcing the rule. You bring honor to the... Now these two return once. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. Energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. You have endured. I will endure forever. Witness the final calamity. Shine down. There is no escape. Purge all obstacles. Shine down. Perish. Inferior. Illusion shattered. Eternity is in my hands. The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed. There is no escape. There is no escape. This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Yet, my reason for fighting, and whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I inherited from Makoto. I noticed it also. This power is this blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me. When I clasped it was at once a familiar feeling. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall, from this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this. Do you... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duty. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come. I left a faint fragment of my will in a convoluted way to reach you, but there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. But everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. Did you know what was about to happen? I had some sense of it. In my present form, but I know that this must have been an Don't look down on me. See? It was with this possibility in mind. Here, take it, but it is you who must take...
The light turned into a seed?
Tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly darkness. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of conscious. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has...
I don't fully understand yet. But...
Well,
without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred sakura. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred sakura and Makoto's conscience.
No. But I understand...
But don't you think that tree with the...
The sacred sakura is within my purview.
Ugh. Now we see...
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered. Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to your... At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed... Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply, fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but...
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the... My first thought was... But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You too have my thanks.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer...
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. After all...
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the way... She even factored my immaturity into her... It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both...
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously...
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen.
Makoto said the exact...
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today. After that...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for... I'm looking forward to...